Jai Hind friends, welcome to ARK Reflections IAS. India has just done what the West said was technologically impossible. While the global powers went decades trying to master this technology only to give up, India has actually quietly seized the keys to its own energy destiny. This is the story of a masterstroke that is 70 years in the making. Now, look at the numbers. United States of America, Japan and UK collectively burnt around $50 billion on this particular reactor technology, and then they just walked away. They called it too complex, too expensive and too dangerous also. And India, well, we did it at 1/10 of that cost. And that is why the headline today is that the Prototype Fast Breeder Reactor at Kalpakkam has attained criticality. For those who are wondering, that actually means that the engine is officially running. It is the moment that physics becomes reality. India is now the only second country in the entire world after Russia to possess a commercial scale fast breeder reactor. PM Modi has hailed this as a defining step. And he's right. In the journey towards Vikasit Bharat, energy is the ultimate currency. And we are no longer just participating in the nuclear race. We are leading the most difficult lap of it. To understand the gravity, we have to go back to the 1950s. Homi Bhabha's legendary 3-stage plan. Stage 1 used uranium. We have mastered that. And now stage 2, the fast breeder, which we have just activated. Think of it as a bridge. Without stage 2, our massive thorium reserves are practically useless. Today, that bridge is officially open for business. But why thorium? Because India sits on a massive reserve of thorium. It holds 25% of world's thorium reserves. It sits on our beaches in Kerala just like common sand. But thorium is like a locked safe. You need a special key to open its energy. Stage 2 is that key. We are sitting on enough power to run India for at least 400 years. 400 years of no energy imports required. Now look at the comparison. Frugal, cost-effective innovation is not just for ISRO and space missions. Well, the West has spent around $50 billion and failed. India spent $5.5 billion and succeeded. This is engineering mastery at its peak. We are solving problems that G7 nations simply couldn't solve without bleeding their taxpayers' money very heavily. Now, if it is sounding like a scientific fiction so far, let us further simplify all of this. See, traditional reactors are like cars that run on petrol. Eventually the tank is empty. But a breeder reactor, it is a car that creates more petrol as you drive it. It takes nuclear waste from stage 1 and converts it into high-grade fuel while simultaneously generating electricity. It is the ultimate recycling project. So why did others fail? Because this reactor is a smart one. It doesn't use water as a coolant. It uses liquid sodium. Sodium is the chemist's nightmare. It catches fire if it touches air and it explodes if it touches water. One tiny leak and the whole project is gone. The Japanese tried it, it leaked and that's why they shut it down. Indian scientists at the Bhavini mastered this volatile dance where the rest of the world just saw only disaster. The horizon for us looks bright right now. We are scaling towards a 500 gigawatt capacity. This isn't just for a single reactor, it's actually a blueprint. It means that we will have an India that doesn't need to worry or beg for uranium or worry about global supply chain shocks. We are building a fortress of energy independence, truly Atmanirbhar. And let us be real about this strategy. Sovereignty regarding energy is one thing, but this is also about national security. Think about it. The high purity plutonium byproduct from these reactors is the heart of modern nuclear deterrence. By mastering this cycle, India ensures its lights stay on and its shield stays strong. The West told us to stick to basic technology. They told us that the breeder technology was practically dead-end. Today, the Kalpakkam proved them wrong. Imagine the guts it takes to prove the developed West, who already burnt $50 billion, wrong. India didn't just join the nuclear club. We are now rewriting the rules of the game. I am Yogiraj. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.